this is the moment where it all sinks in, and he really realises he's joined the biggest club in the world. As we said, a huge reception here. People have been queuing for hours outside the Bernabeu to get in and get the first glimpse of Eden Hazard as a Real Madrid player. Of course, he joins us from Chelsea, where he enjoyed great success. Indeed, left on a high, leading Chelsea to the Europa League title, scoring 2 goals in the final, providing an assist as well. A wonderful individual performance. As he said, he left on a high to join the club that he always wanted to join, and now here he is, a Real Madrid player. And you can tell that there's a lot of excitement about this signing. He is the kind of player that Real Madrid fans love to see.
All those words were said to by Florentino Perez, that he is a player born almost to play for this club, looking to continue that legacy. Santьяgo Bernabeu signing Alfredo Di Stefano. The world's best players have played for this club. And Hazard is one of the world's best players. Look back at that World Cup. Luka Modric, the best player. I believe this midfielder was the runner-up. And like you said, he left Chelsea on a high. An outstanding performance, man of the match in that final against Arsenal. And also last season for Chelsea, 16 goals, 15 assists. Involved in 49% of Chelsea's goals in the 2018-19 campaign. In total, 110 goals for the Blues, 91 assists. A fan favourite. And he said it was a tough call to leave Chelsea, but I couldn't say no to Real Madrid. It's the club since I was a child I dreamt of playing for, and now I get the chance. And he's looking forward to putting on that white shirt, he said, in a month's time, and defending the Real Madrid badge. And like you said, the expectation is massive here. International press, journalists from around the world, fans too. And there are still fans arriving, because of course here in Spain, people finish work late in the evening and the stadium is still filling up.
As he makes his way round, kicking those footballs into the crowd. There's a lot of people desperate to get their hands on one of them. Of course, we saw upstairs before, when he was speaking with the president as well, a video of some of the highlights of his career, and a lot of absolutely stunning goals scored by Eden Hazard. And it's the quality of his strikes. We were trying to figure out, is he right-footed or left-footed?
I mean, I thought it was right-footed until that 35-yard strike from outside the box that flew into the top corner. I mean, he's a wonderful footballer, and he makes those around him better footballers. He's not somebody who needs the limelight. And I mean, Belgium at the last World Cup were outstanding, and in large part thanks to this man. And it's the respect he still has at his former club. Every single message from Chelsea players, former legends and fans has been thank you. And he even said the first result I'm going to look for will be Chelsea's, and also hopefully we can meet this season in the Champions League. It's a title he'd love to win here at the world's most successful club. You can just see how proud he is to be wearing the Real Madrid badge.
But that's what they all wanted to see. Kissing that badge. The crowd were chanting, "Que ves el escudo." Let's see him kiss the badge. He truly responded. As you said, we are extremely excited to see what Eden Hazard can do for Real Madrid. It's the start, perhaps, of a new and exciting project here at Real Madrid. We were here yesterday for Luka Jovic's presentation, an extremely talented and exciting young forward. This is perhaps a level up in terms of signing. Eden Hazard is right now one of the very best players in the world. Joining us perhaps at the peak of his career as well, age 28. He's enjoyed a lot of success. He's not won the Champions League, but he's come to the right place to do that. Obviously, the only club with 13 European Cups. And if you do want to win the Champions League, Real Madrid is probably the best place to come to. He's out there, he's enjoying himself, Eden Hazard, and well he might. This is a special day for him. It's been a long time in the making. And if you look back at his career, he has enjoyed a lot of success where he's been. Of course, he was at Lille before joining Chelsea, made his debut as a teenager. He led Lille to the League and French Cup double. Only the third time in their history that Lille won the Ligue 1 title. And Eden Hazard absolutely instrumental in that success. He joined Chelsea, went on to win 2 Premier League titles, the FA Cup, the League Cup, the Europa League title as well. Most recent one. More European success, of course, in the past with Chelsea, so he has enjoyed a very successful career, not least, of course, leading Belgium to that 3rd place at the World Cup, their best ever achievement at the World Cup, and he really did spearhead that Belgian campaign in Russia last summer. But now, this is the culmination of all of that, if you like. All of that has been building up to this moment, joining Real Madrid and leading this new project for the new season. There is a lot of excitement here in the Spanish capital. We've had new signings. We knew there were going to be new faces coming here over the summer. And duly, that has happened. Eden Hazard is perhaps the most recognisable of those faces, the biggest name. And that's why there is a lot of expectation, a lot of hopes vested in that man there. But you feel like he is more than capable of dealing with that pressure and delivering as well.
Yeah, definitely, Phil. I mean, this is, we're probably watching now the biggest transfer this summer in world football. And when he left France after, you said that's a tremendous campaign at Lille, he joined at Chelsea, 21 years old. It was a highly anticipated move to England, and a couple of assists on his debut. He won the Player of the Season award 4 times in 6 years for Chelsea. I believe the other 2, I think they kind of went to Lampard, as if to say thank you for your services, and also John Terry. So really, he could have won 6 out of 6. And he is a team player, and he can handle pressure. He's handled pressure at Chelsea this season, for example. It's been a tough one for Chelsea on the domestic front, but thanks to this man, they qualified for the Champions League and they ended the season with silverware. And also for Belgium, for his national team, he's the leader. He can take set pieces, free kicks, he can score with his head, with his right foot, with his left foot from outside the box. He's an all-round player, and coin one of those phrases, box-to-box midfielder. He can run and he can play for 90 minutes. He's not intermittent. There are footballers that can drift in and out of games. He's somebody who from the first minute asks for the ball, and in the last minute hangs on to the ball, sticks to his both feet like glue. And it's just looking at the current Real Madrid squad, the players that have joined, I'm sure there'll be more movement in the summer, and it's so exciting now to look ahead to the new season. Now, we've heard that from Inigo Trigueño, from Florentino Perez, from Arbeloa, from Roberto Carlos. Real Madrid have enjoyed an amazing era. Probably, I don't know how many years before any club, if any club, can win the Champions League titles that this club have done the last 5 seasons. Now, with the players we have, and with the players that have been brought in, especially this world-class midfielder, I just can't wait for the season to start. Now, it's the pre-season, and then mid-August, the season will kick off, and everybody is looking at this man. And, I mean, the shirts are going to sell. I mean, they look brilliant, and the name on the back, and you can tell his family are just so proud. His brothers, professional footballers too. It's a huge moment for the family, and sometimes you hear players say, you know, born to play for Real Madrid, he's jumped since he was young, play for Real Madrid, but he's never hidden the fact that he loves this club and he wanted to play for this club. I mean, press have linked Hazard to Real Madrid on many occasions in the past. He waited until the right time, and like you said, Phil, he's joining this club, and he's joining this club at his peak, and he's 28. You look at Luka Modric, 33 years old. You imagine 5 world-class seasons of football with this man pulling the strings in this world-class club.
Quite a day for Eden Hazard. His first day officially as a Madridista. There will be many, many more to come, and hopefully many more goals scored. There we go, first time he put the ball in the back of the net at the Bernabeu. We will see that happen again and again and again, I'm sure. It is worth reiterating what a welcome this is for Eden Hazard. We're calculating around about 50,000 have made it into the Bernabeu this afternoon, which is a lot more than most clubs in Europe get to see
on match day.
On match day. So it is a spectacular welcome, incredible attendance. And as we said at the start, this is perhaps when you realise the magnitude of this club, just how big it is, the international pull. There are a lot of people from all over the world here. He is at the biggest club in the world, the most successful club in the world. And with an incredible global fan base, there are lots of you joining us from all over the world, live on Real Madrid TV, live on Twitter as well, to see these images and to be a part of this special day, because it does feel like this is the start of something special. We know what a good player Eden Hazard is, and we can't wait to see him be that player for Real Madrid, and this is the perfect place for him to thrive, for him to go to the next level in his career. We have mentioned already what he has achieved so far. He is an ambitious player with designs on reaching the very, very top, and this is where you come if you want to do that. We've seen that in the past, and we'll see it again in the future. He's going to say a few words, I think, to the crowd. He's just been handed a microphone, and let's see, there is going to be an official press conference. He said, thank you very much, everyone, a la Madrid. He said before that his Spanish isn't very good at the moment, so he spoke previously in French. I'm sure we'll see him speak in Spanish very, very soon. We are going to hear from him in a press conference in just a minute, so don't go anywhere. We'll be back very, very shortly to hear his first words, his first press conference as a Madridista. Before he goes, there are going to be some photos down on the pitch, and you don't often hear players getting the microphone there and speaking to the fans in these kind of presentations.
I think such the demand, the expectation, he had to say something to the fans.
There we go, Thierry and Karine Hazard, parents of Eden, the oldest of their 4 sons. As we said, all of them are professional footballers, although, well, the youngest, Ethan, is only 15, but he is on the books of Eden Hazard's first club, Tubize, in Belgium. We've got the other Hazard brothers. Also, Torgan Hazard, who is a Belgian international with Borussia Mönchengladbach. They would make quite a decent 5-a-side team, I have to say, the 4 brothers, and maybe the dad as well. So it is a footballing family. Kylian Hazard, the other brother, who plays in the Belgian First Division with the Cercle Bruges. So as we said, it is a footballing family. And the oldest brother He's flying the flag for the Azara clan on this day, this special day. Many, many photos, but still the smiles. We'll be back very shortly. Don't go anywhere. Eden Hazard's first press conference as a Real Madrid player coming up very soon.